What's going on, everybody? TonesBalones here to give you a quick checklist of everything you should do as soon as you boot up Splatoon 3 on the 9th. Before we get into the list, remember to subscribe for some more Splatoon 3 speedrunning content coming in the future. And without further ado, let's get into the list. The first thing every player needs to do is calibrate their controls. There is a good chance that the changes they made to the gyro aiming will affect your preferred sensitivity, so make sure you tinker around and find the one that you like. I used to use +1/+1 in Splatoon 2, but in the Splatoon 3 demo, I preferred toning it down a little. If you are new to the series or never gave gyro controls a fair shot, I highly recommend taking this time to get your sea legs. Everyone is going to be trash garbage in the first week, so it's the perfect time to learn the controls in order to take your game to the next level. Next on the list is to play some single player. The single player looks like it's going to be jam-packed with content, so I don't expect this step to be a single sitting. But going through and doing a couple of levels will give you the opportunity to adjust your controls, improve your movement, and try out weapons in a safe, tilt-free environment. I'm going to be speedrunning the story on day 1 as part of a race with other members of the speedrunning community, so I highly recommend you check that out as well. At number 3, you should definitely try out as many weapons as you can. If you didn't play the demo, you may not be familiar with how the kits have changed on your favorite weapon, or you may discover a new weapon you really like just because of the matchups it has against the other new weapons. You can test out a bunch of weapons by leveling up and using the test range, or you can go through some levels in the story mode. At the very least, you should be aware of what each special does and how to counter them. Number 4, you should definitely check out Table Turf Battle. I cannot stress how excited I am for this game mode. It seems like exactly the kind of goofy, fun side event I want to get good at. Who needs Clan Blitz when I can collect all the cards and make a meta OTK deck like I'm playing Dungeon Dice Monsters? It looks sick, and I hope it's as fun as it looks. Another thing you should look out for is to customize your locker. Everyone is going to have some default lame locker, so make sure you at least add a couple of things. You will probably have some items to start, so make sure you use them to learn how the locker works. That way you can come back to it later when you acquire new collectibles. Be sure to also say hi to Harmony, because that's pretty much where all of my money is going to be going. Once you get all this set up, you're ready for Turf War. But let's be real, you guys will probably completely ignore these tips and go straight into matchmaking like normal. Turf War is great because the matchmaking should give you an experience in fighting other players and exploring the maps. It's very important you know all of the ups and downs of each map before jumping into ranked, because the last thing you want is to take a shortcut and end up in the water. Number 8 may be a little controversial to say, but you should go out and touch some grass. I know Splatoon players do not like going outside. I'm just kidding, don't worry. On a more serious note, number 9 is to finally grow your rank. If you played Splatoon 2, you will be able to play immediately, so feel free to jump right in as soon as you boot up the game. Ranked is a great mode to test your skills. Splat Zones is great for positioning and coordinating specials. Tower Control is great for rotations and team awareness. Rainmaker teaches you how to flank and support your team. Clan Blitz exists. And finally, most importantly, you need to have fun. This game can be enjoyed in so many different ways, but the only way you can't enjoy it is tilting and grinding through ranked. Don't be afraid to take a break once in a while and enjoy some other game modes, because it sure is a bad feeling to go on a big losing streak and not learn anything. Hopefully you're all excited for Splatoon 3. I personally cannot wait to speedrun it, so I will be getting on that as soon as it releases myself. If you would like to stay up to date with all the newfound strats and routes for the game, then be sure to subscribe, and I will be streaming live right here on YouTube when the game releases. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.